Bro, I'm going to get wild. I'm having that and this tonight.
Does anyone want to try it with me?
I've
Just
tried
me?
it.
Drugs?
It's delish.
All right, this is
I
a
will as soon
cinnamon
as
pear. Pear cinnamon. Yeah, I mean, it tastes like applesauce.
Applesauce.
If I'm being honest, that tastes like
It's
cinnamon
pear sauce.
applesauce.
Tastes like apple cider.
Wild. Anyway, welcome back. What a note to start on. Jeez. We're just here learning about Jews and having fun.
All the Jews. Yeah.
All the Jews. And welcome here to Five's a Crowd. If you don't know us, let me introduce the table. Here's Cam,
Hey.
Chris,
Hello.
Tony,
Hey.
and Zach.
Hola.
And I'm Austin. Shalom.
That's not a real word, but keep trying. That's from Pitch Perfect. I'm not actually saying that. Jeez.
Yeah, we need to specify.
Comments. Tony doesn't know anything.
Go back to saying you're rated
Get out
X
from under your
stuff.
box.
Just how the beginning of this podcast has started, guys. Welcome to a vomlet.
Yeah.
If you don't know what it is, it's a vomit omelet. It's topics.
It's actually been a little bit since we've had one.
Dude, yeah, we've had
has
nothing
been.
but horror for the last 6 weeks. Right?
I'm okay with that.
We actually, I realized the one that just came out this week, so we're into today's November 2nd, but like the one that just came out right before Halloween on October 30th, I thought was going to end our spooky season, but we actually have one more
Yeah,
coming
we have
out.
one more.
You're welcome. I'm not here.
Yeah, we missed you, man.
I don't like it.
Chris was out sick. It is always awkward
Little
when one of us is
shaky-wiki.
missing. It just the
Feels
energy
weird.
is
I had a
just
cough.
off.
That's all. It was a cough.
Yeah. So generally how these vomits go is we kind of talk about what's been going on in our personal lives, and then we kind of break off into any news between local, global, you name it. So just, kind of like an easy listen for the day. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe so you can be alerted when we post new videos. Yeah, we need to have a little radio, little slogan.
Right?
Here for
Some Buble in the background.
Yeah.
Michael Bubble.
Michael
Dude,
Bubba.
I like him.
Cam, give us
He's
a
got a voice of an angel.
jingle, sir.
Oh, no.
Cam's the jingle meister, if you don't know.
If I'm not on the spot, they just come to me while it's happening, and I just start singing.
Well, you just think on it.
Okay.
Deal?
Okay. I got
He's
this.
just going to
Interrupt
randomly break
anytime.
Anytime, I'll just break out into song and dance.
like a musical.
Just do it.
How does she know? Just kidding. Oh, you sing too?
Backup vocals, go.
Oh, man.
Oh.
All right, so around the table, we're going to start with Zach. Because I feel like Zach's got some news coming up.
Do I?
I
Thackeray
don't know.
Bink.
feel like you always have news, if I'm being honest. I feel like there's two people at this table that I can count on for news. You and you.
Me? That's true.
He pointed to Zach and Chris.
There's always something going on. So we're going to start it off.
I don't know if I've announced yet. At least I have to you guys, but to them, I've got my promotion that
Heck
I've been
yeah.
gunning
Yeah,
for.
buddy.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
and it's right close to my house, so I don't have to move. So that whole Idaho talk,
Yeah,
that was
dude.
happening,
Idaho talk is
Nah.
gone.
that ain't happening. Like that's gone.
We prayed
Always.
for
Is
it.
it the position you were going to get in Idaho?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's the exact
Nice.
position that I was gunning for in Idaho.
It's
When
the
one door
position.
closes,
So
Yeah.
A
right.
window opens, you jump out of it.
yeah, sometimes you gotta leap.
yes, sir.
Leap of faith.
Like Scott Pilgrim.
Yep.
So
show.
Like
not on
Australians
acid, though,
on
you'll die.
9/11. No.
What did you just say?
What just happened?
all I
It's
heard
from a
was
comedian.
nar.
It's from a comedian. I said like Australians on 9/11. No.
Everything's hilarious.
When he says everything in an Australian accent is funny, even like tragedies. He's like, just imagine. It is from Shane Gillis. He's like,
Yeah,
just
that's
imagine.
who it is.
Just imagine that there was an Australian in one of the buildings on 9/11. And he's just up there. And he's like, "Oh crap! Look out!" I can't do a good accent,
Hey,
but
crap.
it is so funny.
Oh,
He's like-
crikey.
He's like, "Oh no, there's another one! Oh, it's hot! I've got to jump out!" No.
That's terrible.
It's funny. Look it up.
my
It is
God.
hilarious.
I gotta watch that stand-up, man. I've been wanting to.
I cried laughing.
Jess has been
So
going to
good.
bed at like 8 p.m. every night, and I'm like, come on, we gotta stay up
So
and watch the
good.
stand-up or something. It's been so
What's
good.
his name?
Shane Gillis.
Oh, dude,
What's
he's
he on?
Fantastic.
Just a
Anything?
comedian. He's on a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff. He's
He's
like
good.
he's
I
got a
didn't
lot
know
of
if he had like a
videos.
special or
He does now. Sorry, yeah, the special's on Netflix.
okay.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh man, I need to watch more
Gosh.
stand up.
Every time I think about him, I laugh so hard.
Speaking of stand up,
Down
I saw that
syndrome
your
what?
guy, that
Yes.
Nate
Nate Bargatze.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bargatze,
man,
he
he's
hosted.
my favorite.
He hosted SNL
Yeah.
just recently.
yeah, he's hilarious.
He made a quick climb. Like it's like
Dude.
1 minute I didn't know who he was, and
Right,
then the
no.
next he's like, boom.
I tried watching
everywhere.
his special, and you have to be like, he's his
very
own
dry.
type of comedy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very
he's
dry.
His own type of comedy.
It's very dry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
But yeah, he
Did you-
doesn't show expression.
His,
or nothing.
uh,
He just, yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to.
He's a
remember.
wordsmith.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
His
so
little intro on SNL talking about reading books. Did you see that?
yeah, yeah.
Reading is the key to smart.
He's like, every time you open any book ever, it's just the most words ever.
It's like, good, give me a breather here. Like, it's
Give me a blank page.
You
Let me
blank-
breathe here.
I actually did hear that the other day.
dude, 100%. That's how I feel with reading. I'm just
Not great.
I like when he talks
That's
about the
why I
airport.
listen.
And he's showing his ID, and the guy looks at it, and his ID says Nathaniel, and his name is, he goes by Nate.
He's like,
Or no, it was just Nathan,
Yeah.
I think. And he goes by Nate, and the person at the counter to let him in was like, this is bad. And he's like, wait, what do you mean? he's like, this isn't your name.
this doesn't match.
This doesn't match. It didn't match his boarding pass.
Oh, yep.
He's like, oof.
He's like,
And he's like, well, if you look at the name, it's 75% correct on the name. And the picture, I've always liked that they've done this. They put a picture on there, and the picture's 100% correct. I think you can see the leap they took to get there from Nate to Nathan.
yeah, Nathan to Nathaniel.
It's so funny.
I always wondered what they do there because they always tell you need your license and your
Boarding
when your
pass.
boarding pass needs to match up 100%.
Even though your face is exactly the same.
Yeah.
The thing that drives me nuts is that an ID can expire.
Yeah.
So like they look at it and they're like, "Ooh, this is expired." You're like, but it doesn't stop me from being me. Like I'm still the same person that's
Yeah.
in the picture.
that is
Yeah.
honestly at work. Like depending on what you're doing, there's a grace period for an expired ID depending on what you're doing, and then there's some things where it's like absolutely not. It has to be a valid ID, and that is the hardest thing to try and explain to people because of that reason. And it's like, bro, I'm on your side, 100%.
Dude, I get it.
But there is
now
a
it's
company
one of those
policy.
things where it's like if it's expired like
Someone else.
10 years, it's like you can be a completely different person in 10 years.
Yeah.
And so the description on an ID is going to be different. But yeah, when it's like a month, I'm like,
It's like, "Ooh, this expired yesterday. You're
Well,
gonna have to
thing,
re-up being you."
Funny thing, when I went to Jersey, all I had was my temp license because my birthday was in August, and so I had to wait for my license to show up, and it hadn't shown up yet. And so on the way back, not even on the way there, I had no problems getting there, but on the way back, they're like,
You're ours now.
we can't use a temp ID." I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Like, why?
Like, how am I gonna get home? Like, I got here with the temp ID. Why can't I leave with the
Can
temp
I go
ID?
back?
That
do you-
Salt Lake
don't you-
Airport's
do you have
a little sluggish.
Would they take one of those virtual IDs?
I showed them that. They're like, we don't know what this is. I'm like, it's a valid ID.
We don't know what this
Check
is.
with the state of Utah. Like,
Like, I don't.
Call Utah. They know me.
Like,
what is the mailing address for Canada?
I'm like, will you take? So here's the funny thing. Like, will you take an expired ID? They're like, oh, do you have an expired one? Yes, I happened to pack it, but it's expired. Will you take that? Oh yeah, we can take that.
What?
You can't take
Where?
a valid temp ID, but you can take an expired ID.
Because it's black and white.
So I had to pull it out of my luggage. I luckily packed it on a whim. Freaking idiot. Anyway.
I still am waiting on mine.
Really?
See,
Expired one?
again, at work, if someone presents us with a temporary, we can accept it if they have the expired one to go with it.
Oh, weird.
They think anyone with
Damn
an
your
inkjet
rules.
is just printing out, printing out licenses.
Nowadays, I wouldn't put it past any fraudsters.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Well, it's the same thing when I went to New York back in July, and I had my whatever.
Who's this guy?
Well, you know,
Harry Potter?
Yeah, my crap taken out of the forehead. I had a big old bandage sitting there, and I go walking through the thing, and I got flagged because of the bandage on my head. And the guy's like,
that's where he keeps his cocaine.
right, the guy looks at me and he goes, "Hey man, what's going on with the bandage?" And I said, "Dude, I've got skin cancer, and I just had cancer removed yesterday." And he's like, "I'm gonna need you to take off that
I
bandage."
need you to prove it.
And I looked at him and I said, "I can't take off the bandage. I was told by the doctor it needs to stay on for at least 24 hours. No, it was 48 hours. I said, I cannot remove this for 48 hours per doctor's instructions." And he's like, he kind of just
poke
sat there
it?
and looked at me, and I said, what are we going to do about this? And he goes, he grabs a little piece of paper and he rubs it on my bandage. And then he tests it and he goes, "All right, you're good to go." And I was like, "What the hell
Drugs.
is going
He was
on?"
All the
Probably
drugs in
Like,
your
yeah.
forehead.
He's
I
looking
was
for
like,
drugs.
you gotta be freaking kidding
It's
me.
like,
But-
fine, lay on the floor, let the dog sniff your face.
Yep. I wanted to. I'd be like, if you think it's drugs, like bring the dogs, whatever. Like,
Next thing you know, the dog attacks him because it smells raw flesh.
Oh my god!
Dinner. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Just getting dragged around.
Man flesh.
I don't know how we got here. See, welcome to the Vomlet.
That's
If
the
you knew,
beauty of
that's
it.
the beauty of it. Somehow we went from his promotion to getting dragged around on the floor at an airport.
I would have risked it. I would have showed him the scabbage.
I should have.
I would have been like-
I should. Well, I even had a picture on my phone. I said, I can show you a picture. And he's like, "Nah, man, I need to see underneath it." And I was like, "Well, I'm not going to
You
show
should
you
be like,
underneath
will
it."
you help me
because
rewrap it?
I should have.
Yeah.
Should have said
It
it.
reminds me of.
You have to touch it.
It
I'll
reminds
just do
me-
my job, man.
It reminds me of Minority Report, how when he has his eyes redone, and he says, "Do not take the bandages off for 24 hours or you'll go blind." And then those little spiders come in and he has to lift it up just a little bit, just enough to, like, I'd picture that, like you with the security guard. It's like,
I
okay.
should have. I should have just grabbed it and wrapped it and lifted it up and went like, "See, there you go, blood."
Like, look. Okay.
You just hope it squirts or something. It's like,
Right?
He's like, ah.
I would have squeezed it.
Biohazard.
Oh, that's over 4 ounces.
Oh, now you
Get
got
outta
it.
here.
That's over 4 ounces. Gross.
Isn't that the?
You're gonna, you're gonna have to ship this home or throw it away.
Travel size.
And I think half of the reason why I couldn't unwrap it was because I had a skin graft.
Yeah.
And so,
I didn't know you had. Oh wait,
Is it from your
From his
butt?
foreskin.
no, it was.
it did look awfully.
It looked a little cockeyed, but it's all right.
That's why we can call him Dickhead.
You're a dickhead, Harry.
Oh gosh.
Actually, it's pretty funny about that too. I was gonna make a joke when I showed up to your house to pick you up. All day long, it's been kind of itching and like hurting a little bit, and I was like, "Man, either Voldemort's coming after me or something, because that thing won't stop itching."
No, it's the crabs.
That could be it. That might be
They
it.
didn't clean it before they put it up there. Jeez.
Oh, just messing it. So
Reminds me of-
tell us more.
Supposed to
Sorry.
soak and sanitize.
God.
You should have put some rice under it so it looked like little maggots.
Oh, that would have been
It's like-
fantastic.
It's like Gladiator. Leave them. They clean it.
Oh,
Oh, I remember that.
oh.
I think I got one of Justin's hair. What the heck? Sorry.
Oh, it's one of
My
Brittany's
wife's
mom's-
hair. It's everywhere.
That's one of Brittany's mom's views.
Oh, dude, that was
another
a
one.
that was a great psych out. Oh, look, another one.
So tell us more about your job. Sorry, I don't know how we got so sidetracked. I have no idea. Tell us about it, man. Not going to Idaho.
I'm going to Idaho.
You're
I'm
home.
district manager now.
Dude, that's such a blessing. 8% interest is what homes are at right now.
I know.
Oh gosh.
8%.
That's
Trust me.
dumb.
I know.
You're like, what? Your mortgage is probably like $1,000. You're like, oh, cha-ching.
I wish it was $1,000.
It's 1,100.
12.
$100 is $100.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, district manager. I'm over entire area. I'm in basically manager of 6 other guys now. So
Nice.
yeah, it's nice.
So
Out of
there's
the truck.
area and then district managers.
No, so
Route
there,
managers.
yeah, there's account sales managers, and then they basically run specific routes, and then you've got the district manager. And then after district manager there's a few other things, but technically like a GSM, which is a general sales manager, which is like for Utah, he's over the whole state of Utah.
And you're a district?
Yeah, I'm a district sales manager.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's nice other than the 4:30 a.m. start time.
Yeah, you need to negotiate that, man. That's garbage.
There's no negotiating on that.
How is it beneficial?
Because I got to get there because the ASM start time's 5:30. So I have to get there and get everything, go through emails, get everything ready for the ASMs to run their day.
He's got to be there before his guys are.
Yep.
Can't you do that at night?
I mean,
before you go to bed?
where's the immediate need for Red Bull?
Oh, there's
Everywhere.
immediate need for Red Bull.
Do you know how many people drink energy
Look at
drinks
this
first thing in the
table.
morning?
Okay,
I only drink it when it's free.
Mine's not Red Bull, but I'm still
I don't even drink energy drinks first thing in the morning. I don't drink them till like noon.
6. You wait 6 hours or something like that. They say so you don't get the crash.
90 minutes.
No, it was an hour and a half after you wake up.
Same
We'll
thing.
negotiate 4.
Okay. All right. Fine.
4:30.
I hear 90, I hear 40, I hear...
We literally had this. Didn't we have this conversation?
I think
a few
it's.
podcasts
I think
ago?
what I heard
90.
was 3 hours. Like you don't.
It's 90 minutes.
I heard 90
Well,
when we
I've seen
talked about it
multiple
last
things.
time.
Well, my papers say
Back it up.
dude, 6 hours is round 2 for me, man.
Prove
6
it.
hours is like 5.
You
I'm
wake
like-
up, you drink an electrolyte drink.
I go hard in the
immediately.
paint. Yeah, coffee.
No.
Coffee,
I drink water.
No.
an hour after waking
Coffee
up.
with
Water's
salt
better.
in it.
Water with salt.
Kosher salt.
Ooh.
Ew, could you imagine salty coffee?
No.
Isn't that a thing? They have like salted caramel, don't they?
Do they?
I don't know. It could be good.
I don't know.
Now that you've
Salt
said the
does
salted caramel thing. 'Cause
Salt does random things to sweet. Like to sweeten things up.
You never know what you're gonna get. It's like a grab
love
bag.
It's like salt and beer. Like you wouldn't guess salt in your beer would
Salt and
taste good.
vinegar.
Gross.
But you gotta have the lime with it.
No.
Salt and vinegar's
A
good.
lime.
I
just
do
saw-
love salt and
Yeah,
vinegar
it's
chips.
true.
It's
I saw
weirdly
Not a
good.
valid point.
I saw a meme today that was like, who on earth is keeping salt and vinegar chips in business?
Hey, no, but 3 of you?
Oh,
That's the
dude.
majority of this podcast.
No, wait. There is. I go to
mean-
this grocery store. I am not picking up a bag of salt. and
you
vinegar.
know,
are my
if you
go-
ever feel
those are my
like
go-to.
if you ever feel like life's dragging on, you just open a bunch of those buddies. They wake you right
Oh,
up.
they're
You just eat them to your
fantastic.
tongue bleeds.
I don't get what
That's
it
what you
is.
do.
Like
You know
they
the-
are tasty.
You know the taste of like chewing a Tylenol that you're supposed to just swallow?
No, I don't.
Like that's salt and vinegar chips. Like just
I follow
No, it's
instructions.
It's gross.
how about like when you're
You gotta
sick
serve-
and you take medicine and it half digests and then you throw it back up? Salt and vinegar chips.
That is not
No.
even close.
No.
I
Usually there's some
wholeheartedly
weird
agree.
artificial flavor.
You're gonna tell me you're gonna surpass cheddar, sour cream and onion,
Yes.
Ew.
You're gonna
Occasionally.
barbecue.
barbecue.
Barbecue's
Depends on-
terrible.
Barbecue's the worst.
Yeah.
Depending
I
on the
hate
what.
barbecue
Depending on the
chips.
Depending on
brand.
what barbecue you get.
Oh, they
Miss
all suck.
Vicky's barbecue, phenomenal.
Which one?
Miss
Actually,
Vicky's.
is this even barbecue? Remember the like Canadian stick things we had, the mesquite ones?
Yeah,
That's the only thing I like.
those are good.
That's like barbecue.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are good.
What about
I like
Miss Vicky's, man? You got
I
the
don't even know who Miss
jalapeno.
Vicky is.
Oh man, they're the kettle popped.
Oh, I,
was gonna
love
say,
those.
the
They have a
hard-
great salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
they're
Yes,
great.
they
They're one of
do.
the best.
That's what I was gonna
Gosh.
say.
Yeah.
The kettle chips with the
Oh,
barbecue kettle
kettle.
chips, those ones are really good.
They use
All
the-
the kettle
but
chips.
they use
the
that
regular one, the
apple
salt, and
cider
like the pepper
vinegar.
ones are way
Yeah.
They,
You
on
guys,
those
you guys
Vickies.
want an ASMR episode of just us all eating kettle chips?
Gosh, no.
I couldn't do that.
good. We can
I
take
get
our,
enough
we
of
can
that
take our
listening
headphones
to my
off.
9-year-old eat. Like, ugh. Constantly reminding him.
People
Chew with your
love
mouth
it.
Hear him across the room.
Sour cream and cheddar, though, is a good second.
I also hear there's a
Sour cream and cheddar.
dude, sour cream and cheddar is phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's a
Dude, I miss
classic.
the old baked potato chip that Lay's used to have.
The loaded?
Oh
Yeah. That was
What
so
about,
good.
What about just
Yeah.
original? Like
I
literally
like
just
original.
salted potato chips.
Yeah.
I am right there with you.
So good.
My mother-in-law, one time, we were at like a little potluck barbecue, something or other, and they were serving like a shredded pork or something. So then they had the bag of chips. Everyone's going for all the flavored stuff. I go for the classic potato chips. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
they're
like,
so good.
for a nice, like a sloppy Joe or something.
Put them on
Oh, yeah.
your
Oh,
pulled
yeah.
pork.
Oh, heck.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
I would say it
these-
depends.
But
They
what's
can be a
better,
little
like,
too salty sometimes.
Plain ones or ruffled? So still the same plane, but they're ruffled.
Ooh, the
I like the
ruffled
flat or
ones.
the ruffled.
The
Flat.
Ruffled.
I like ruffled sometimes. I don't know. It's like,
Ruffled's stronger for dipping.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
rigid.
flat ones are just not strong.
They
at
got
all.
body lines on them.
Yeah, dude.
They've been going to the gym.
They're both so good. But I feel like the flat ones are the only ones that give me cankers if I eat too many.
That
It's
is
because
true
you're eating
too.
vinegar, Brad.
No, the regular ones.
Did you just
Canker.
mix?
Bread.
Like
Oh,
regular
with bud?
potato
Yeah.
chips.
Bread.
That's gonna
Bread?
stick. Bread.
What's up, bread?
I used to take the original.
Is that a potato chip?
You take the original chips and you use them for a batter for chicken when you fry your chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we need to stop talking
On
food.
top
I'm
of funeral
hungry.
potatoes. Mm.
When I'd get home in like junior high and high school, I would take the regular potato chips and make a pickle sandwich with them.
Okay.
Like a sliced pickle and then have the chips.
Oh, yeah.
With
I
ham.
didn't hate
If you put a piece of
pickles.
ham,
Ooh,
Yep.
that's genius.
Careful,
Next level.
Yep.
Careful, you're treading down the path of salt and vinegar.
You are. You're almost there.
You're almost there.
You're basically there. That's like most of it. Take out the dill, you got a salt and vinegar chip.
Nah, it's the dill. That's
I like the instant offensive. wait, hold
Hold
on.
on. You're one of us.
Hold on.
one of us.
He just wants the dill to choke on. Anyway,
You can even get that weird dill like seasoning and
make
just
those
put it on the
hands
salt and
tickle.
vinegar
Stop it.
chips, and then you're there.
Dill chips are good.
sorry, I had to point out the flaw
Chips are
there.
good.
Okay. Sidebar from this conversation. I hear you also have something else coming up here in a week.
What?
What?
I don't know. You
How do
tell
I
us.
know when you don't? Bro, what's happening in a week for you?
My birthday. Oh.
Oh, that
No,
too. That's coming.
That's
That's
Tony's
the
birthday.
That's in 6 days. What's coming up for you?
Anything?
Your last treatment, you silly motherfucker.
Possibly. Yes.
Oh, you're possibly.
What do you mean possibly?
Yes. Yeah, my last treatment that I had, I got good news and was told that potentially this next treatment coming up it's not this Monday coming up, but a week from Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, a week from Monday coming up could possibly be my last treatment.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
sir.
then they will put me on what they call graduation. I get to ring the bell and technically be in remission.
Do
And
they give you a diploma?
I hope so.
Give you a free Arby's sandwich.
Right? Something.
It's the same kind of bed. Delicious.
So if not, I have a talk with the doctor, and if he wants me to do, because technically I was supposed to do 13 treatments, and the 13th one will put me at like December 12th.
Oh,
And it's a chemo,
So-
right?
It's not chemo, it's immunotherapy. It's like chemo, but it's different.
But you get to keep your hair.
yeah. He doesn't get to lose his hair.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I was wondering.
Yeah.
I was like, is there a spot that's went
Cam,
bald?
how come
There's
you've been
any-
taking chemo?
No, I mean there's
just solidarity, you know.
there is
Didn't want him to be
potentials
the only
with,
bald one.
with immunotherapy for having chances like that, like losing hair. It's very slim to none. But the one thing that I have developed from it is just
Herpes.
yes,
I was gonna say a rash.
a rash, herpes. I don't know what they're doing to me, but
What new nickname's the Hulk or what? Don't make me angry. Just go ahead.
just call me the Rock.
Yeah.
All the time.
It makes a noise now when he.
Speaking of which, do you guys ever see that Matt Rife episode, that stand-up where the lady in the crowd has fake boobs but they squeak?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
hilarious.
yes.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
like, they squeak! No way!
What? Oh my gosh.
I love. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway,
So, but no, the only thing that it's done to me is my exhaustion rate has higher.
Like farts?
No. yes. I'm trying. I can't remember that. See, I can't think of the word for it. But I get
just your energy.
Yeah, my
like
energy
your-
levels. There we go. My energy levels have shot down.
Lethargic.
Yes,
Kind of.
I get very tired easily,
Yeah.
and like by the weekend
It's the
after
worst.
working a long week and stuff like that, I'm exhausted come the weekend.
As opposed to the way you were before.
Hey, I got a hot tub.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Kiss my ass.
Hey, if I had to go to work at 3:30 in the morning, I'd be exhausted too.
Okay, fair enough.
Nice save. Nice save.
Yeah, good job.
I got a hot tub. Just go.
I'm the
Let me
same
know you're
way,
gonna
and
be
I
in
don't
there.
have an excuse like you do. Man, I break a sweat going up the stairs. So
You got sweaty knees.
How's that treat you? You get more,
knees.
more
all the
fit?
stairs. No, but I found out how really noisy my knees are.
Oh god.
Is that like grindy
Pop on every stair.
as you go up the steps?
Don't worry, it lessens with time.
Oh, that's
Hey,
good.
Go down the stairs backwards.
You just got to remind your body you
Like
can do
The
things
Exorcist?
Yeah.
upside down.
But no, for real. Just walk backwards down the stairs. It actually helps with knee pain.
I saw a picture of your home.
I was gonna say Tony has some home news.
Wait, what?
He got some character added to his
Yeah.
house.
What happened?
Did you get egged?
Reggie threw a toy down the stairs.
Did you choke him?
And put a decent sized dent in our wall.
Multiple.
Oh, that's nothing.
It's still.
Just get the putty and
Well, I mean, it's something. It's
I mean,
it's a dent.
I mean, it's a month into the house, 2 months into the house. I mean,
surprised you
that's
made it that far.
It's expected, man.
It's one of those things.
He should know better.
We got 4 kids.
We
What do
got
you expect?
dents and dings all over. Like, yeah, it was expected, but it's like this one. It actually like broke through the drywall and cracked the paint and everything.
You
Like,
know how to
was-
fix
it's
it?
A decent. I googled how. Yeah.
Well, if you need help, let me know.
Why is
way to
that
do it.
funny?
If you need help, let me know.
Just because that's the world we live in now.
I know, right?
But it works.
Well, at first, everything I was trying to search was like telling me how to patch like a big hole, like as if your foot went through the wall or something. And I was like, no, this is just. I
So
just
Tony's
need-
there sitting. It's like, okay, I need to make this bigger.
First step, make hole bigger.
one step backwards, 2 steps forward.
Just throw some putty on it. Get that purple putty.
Yeah,
Change its color. I love that
That
stuff.
would be the one I would say is definitely get the purple
Love
buddy.
that stuff.
That stuff's great.
Why? What's that?
It's purple.
and
when
when
you
it dries,
apply
it
it, and then when
turns
it dries,
white.
it turns white.
So you can see where you've applied it.
Gotcha.
I have a feeling Chris is disagreeing with you.
It's okay.
That's because he mixes his own batch.
I mean, I
I
have.
go in the backyard, pull it out.
Pull what out?
Well, I
He,
actually,
he digs the clay up himself.
I actually have the kind that just stays colorful, so that I can remember and cover
Where
it
it's
all.
at.
Yeah, because I have white walls, so you put plaster on it, it's like I don't know where it is.
No, luckily we do. We have the touch-up paint that the builders left us and everything. So
That's why I asked you. I was like, make sure. I hope they left you touch
Yeah.
it. You're like, yeah, they did.
I just
They-
don't.
they have
I
QR
don't know how long it's good for.
Oh,
as
you're
far as-
good.
It should have
Cool,
something on
like
it
a
too
year.
that says
cool
what it
place.
is.
Keep it in a cool place that doesn't get hot, doesn't fluctuate. and you'll be
Yeah,
good.
we have it downstairs in our under the porch. But no, it's one of those things where it's like, gosh, I don't know if I want to patch it yet. It's like let it get out of his system first, and then once
it
the
a
dents are.
Is it in a noticeable spot?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Go put a hole somewhere else so you can practice.
So you know how my
I
you know
was
how my
thinking you were gonna
stairs.
say your house got egged or something when
No, luckily.
That's
the
what I
way
was
you
thinking.
were acting. I was like,
No,
"Ugh."
that's gonna happen next week.
It does.
Shut up! Why would you put that on me?
Oh, because I'm
Because he's
doing
gonna do it.
Your father smelled of elderberry.
And your mother was a hamster.
Ta 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 ta. Running away. I don't know why they're
Damn
Irish.
leprechaun!
Exactly. Your anger became Irish real quick.
I love
I was gonna say in other news, there's a chance I could be Tony's neighbor.
Nice.
You're gonna move into
Nice.
that neighborhood?
Maybe.
We just got done talking about 8% interest
interest.
rate.
That's why I said I know.
You don't have to know.
No, I don't have to know.
That's what scared
I
me
just
out of
signed
moving.
blindly. That's
It's about what I'm gonna.
You're like,
be
don't
doing.
look. It doesn't have it. It's okay.
That's what scared me away from moving. I was like, yeah, it's not
Yeah.
worth it. It's
No, we've looked, and there's a house. We're working out some things that potentially might happen. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world, and we'll stay where we're at. But
I was gonna say you're in a good spot where
Yeah.
if it doesn't work out, you're still in a good spot.
yeah, not like you, where
I know we were between a rock and a hard place.
how hard.
oh, very hard.
He was poking him in the back.
They lived in a cave.
Dark and moist.
No, have you driven down?
Brent started looking like Smeagol.
Brent, stop crawling around like that.
Hates us, Daddy.
Such a so sweet.
That'd make Reggie a hobbit.
Yeah. I like
It's
it.
evolution. There you go.
Oh my gosh, this conversation's gone everywhere.
That's the vomlet.
No, but really, have you been down 5600 in Roy?
Yeah. All the
When
time.
did I go down there last?
I think it's insane.
Like everything down the south side of it is pretty much gone now.
Yeah.
Dude, the
Like,
side
I-
of your yard is a parking lot now.
I know.
So
I'm so
weird.
glad we got out when we did.
Do
Like,
I feel bad? There's new houses that they didn't tear down the houses, but
they
they
got
took the yard.
that privacy
There's like,
wall.
There's, there's like 5 foot from the house to the back. Like their backyard is 5 to 6 foot.
I think they still bought
what?
those houses though. Like I
No.
don't think people are living there.
They're living there.
No, they turned that around. So,
Yeah.
because my cousin lives in that neighborhood, and
It's terrible.
He said that they're not taking the houses anymore, but
the
they
r-
did cut, like they're
Well,
cutting
but
into their
they're-
backyard.
There's some
they're
spots where the
currently-
fence is right at their
That's
back
what
porch.
it's 5 foot. Yeah, they
Yeah.
got 5 foot of backyard.
Oh my
Well, but that's, I mean, right now they're probably owned by the city, and then they'll sell them. Because when they destroy a backyard like that, they need to own the property before they can do anything.
So I
They
did
bought
talk.
it.
So the
section.
people that live there are no longer living there.
So I talked to an old
Wonder if it
neighbor
was
where his
optional.
backyard was his backyard neighbor's house was one that got torn down. And so I was asking him this last Sunday, I was like, so are you I asked him, I'm like, did you find out? Are you going to get a bigger backyard? And he's like, of all things, he's like, it's going to go for auction. I'm like, but it's not going to be big enough to build anything on. He's like, exactly. He's like, it's like a long strip.
So he'll get it for
Was
super
that your
cheap.
backyard neighbor?
Not mine, no. It's-
Or he gets the benefit of it without paying a dime for it.
right? Like maybe he can land it, but I guess there's like another neighbor who wants all the land because he wants to build his shop and different things on it. And so it's like if they don't outbid other buyers, they could potentially have who knows what being built behind them. And
Gotta love eminent domain.
right.
Take it from you and then sell it.
Right
I
back
talked to
you.
another neighbor where the initial offer UDOT gave him wasn't enough for them to do anything with. So then they gave him an additional $100,000 just because of how expensive everything was.
Wow.
But yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
I was thinking about it. You don't ever fully own your home. Like you do.
You only own it as long as the government doesn't want it.
Yep.
Property tax,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
property
Yeah.
tax.
all that. Like
Well-
it's never fully yours.
It's the same thing. Up in North Ogden, they did rerouting on roads and stuff like that, and there was people who, sorry, we're taking your
They
house.
charge you tax on what you buy to eat, and then they charge you tax for shitting it out. They do.
But they also charged you tax on the money you earned to buy it in the first place.
Pooping it out. Sorry. Sorry.
Good save.
That's for me. That's not for them.
Oh.
That's for me. I'm working on myself, okay?
I think
In front of everyone.
I approve.
Watch
I
my journey.
approve.
Watch my journey.
Watch him flourish.
I'm pretty sure I've heard Chris say he's been working on his swearing for at least the last 10 years.
And it's
Like,
gotten better.
It's true. He could be swearing more often.
It's gotten better.
I mean, since Alden came around, it's definitely improved. I mean,
love
you've
it.
never been a big potty mouth.
That's a lie. I mean, don't
Try it.
butter me up. Yeah, I've got issues.
Yeah, I got it.
You should
Hey.
hear me in a duck blind.
In fairness, you weren't the first one to drop the F-bomb on our podcast.
That's because I've got more self.
Was that me?
That was
Yep,
you.
that was you.
You already said the F-bomb on this podcast.
I didn't.
No, he did.
Oh,
I did?
You've said
Yeah.
it like 3 times.
No, he only said it once.
No,
Tonight?
it's been a
Tonight?
couple.
I?
No,
Yeah.
he hasn't said it tonight.
Oh,
He
not
did.
tonight.
He did. He whispered it under his breath.
but
He's
it
like, "You
wasn't in
mother."
here. I don't think it was in the.
Oh, I didn't fully say it.
Oh. He dropped off the
I
half of the R.
Oh,
It was a soft cut.
gotcha.
He only said the K, not the C.
Is
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Fook.
Fook me.
That's
that
just
was
swearing.
fast.
That's just swearing in another language.
Fook me. Fook you.
You kiss your mother with that mouth.
You're going down, right down for a smack bottom. I don't care who knows it.
Twins, Basil, twins. Holy crap, this is the most vomlet we've had.
I love it.
It's
So
been a
fun.
while.
It's good.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
It's just
this is
along for
great.
the ride.
We had too many topic-centric podcasts. We haven't been able to let loose. They've always had like a direction, so
Those ones are good. Yeah.
they're fun. But it's not the
This
same.
is the whole premise of why it even started.
yeah.
It's true.
And we were missing Chris last week. So,
Yeah.
or 2 weeks ago.
So we're catching up.
Yeah. Glad I didn't hear about that.
What about
Hear about,
About
what?
what?
That manor one you guys did. Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Screw that.
Bikini Man.
So I started watching the series, or not series, but the documentary on Hulu. It's called The Monster Inside,
Oh yeah.
and I'm about halfway through it. But they're talking about that Russ at like he's a bad guy because they're interviewing people who have been through it. One girl, it's like 5 years later since she's been in it, and she still has like PTSD from it. Says she still has trouble sleeping. One guy, he sees a therapist, and like I'm like, oh my.
So who's
gosh.
more trouble, the guy doing it or the people signing up to go do it?
I think it's the
feel-
guy.
I don't know.
I actually saw this in our comments on that episode, and someone said the same thing you did as far as who's more messed up, the guy running it or the people signing up to do it. And there was a comment, and I can't remember names, but there was a comment that made a good point that it's like people are looking for a thrill. So they're going to sign up almost in a way not knowing what they're getting into. It's a challenge. They want to see if they can do it. They want the thrill. And so I don't think it's a messed up thing to sign up for it. It's purely curiosity, and it's a challenge to see if you can do it. Where the guy running it knows 100% what he's doing, and he does it with a smile on his face.
Well, doesn't he
And it's
let you know, like, okay.
in the 4-hour signing there.
yeah, you have a thing on their sign about it, but I think what makes him more messed up is the fact when people are like pleading, stop, and he doesn't stop.
Maybe there's
They have a safe word.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I even saw something on that.
mine
that
would
where
be
even
stop.
If
Mine would be stop.
they
My
do
safe
say,
word.
even if they do say the safe word, he doesn't stop.
I don't know.
I think
I thought I saw a video on that where someone was saying the safe word, and he's like, it's too bad. We're going. But I don't know.
I think, yeah, it's hard because they know full well it's like they know exactly what they're getting into, but they don't understand.
I think that's what it is.
They don't understand the actual ramifications of what
Yeah.
they're signing
No,
up
I'm
for.
sure.
There's a difference between reading it and living it.
I bet you anybody
Yeah, I can see that.
thinks they can get waterboarded. Yeah. Like, I could do that.
I could get one.
Until they do it, and then they're like, "F no, I can't do that."
it's just getting some water splashed in
Wait,
your
he
face.
waterboards people?
I think he does. Yeah.
100%.
He also,
I
like,
tried.
And
drops-
then he
I don't know
buries
what the
you.
juicy
He
stuff
buries
is.
you alive in mud. Like
I could do
Sounds like
that.
a mud bath.
It's exfoliating.
Yeah.
Well, so funny thing is, after we did that, I watched Deadpool, and there's that scene where the guy leaves him in that cell over the weekend, where they drop the oxygen level on the
Oh
tank
yeah.
just low enough to like
You
so
can
that
still
he-
breathe and live.
yeah, can leave him live and breathe,
Yeah.
but then it'll drop it again and then just bring it back, and
So it
they
feels
just
like
kind
you're
of leave him
suffocating.
there
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
over the weekend, and oh man, that sounded like a nightmare.
It's torture. Literal torture.
Just drown me already.
You know,
Yep.
Anyway,
one day we might be thankful. That guy's gonna probably create the next Deadpool. So
maybe.
I mean,
or he's gonna create the next
Serial
Francis.
killer.
So
Ajax? No. I'm gonna spell your name.
That's the thing about people who write horror movies too. It's like, what's going through your brain? Why?
Like Stephen King and
Like
with
Tim
books
Burton.
and stuff. Dude's got a weird brain.
Yeah.
nothing wrong with Tim Burton.
Burton's not.
There's also
twisted,
someone
he's
that's something wrong with people that like Tim
He's-
Burton.
Tim Burton is. He's a weirdo. He's
not normal.
Eccentric would be a better than like tormented, right? I guess he's more eccentric with his stuff.
That's a better word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's fantastic about it.
It's terrible. But that's just my personal opinion. It's okay.
Personal opinion
It's
sucks.
okay, but it's right.
That's your personal opinion.
All right, Tony. What else is going on in your life?
I got nothing. I'm pretty boring right now. Like I mentioned,
how's
I,
the unpacking going?
Still has everything in boxes.
no, we're down to the
Are you
point where
parking in the garage yet?
we could, but we haven't like
If we move the
organized.
boxes.
So we've unpacked enough out of the garage that we could, but we haven't organized the garage to where we could because
like-
we've made like a donation
piles.
DI pile.
It's your staging
and
area.
like different things.
I
It was
get
funny because like we could comfortably, if we move a couple things around, we could easily get 2 cars in for sure. And so we asked my mom, we're like, hey, since you don't really go anywhere, are you okay just parking outside of the garage for one winter and then 100% by spring we'll have everything done? Because then in spring we can either have a yard sale or whatever, we can start getting rid of stuff. And thinking that it was an easy yes because she never goes anywhere, she was like, no, I want my car in the garage.
I would have told you no too. To be honest, I'm not getting in a cold car.
Well, she never goes anywhere.
Oh.
Like literally never
she
goes
could.
anywhere.
In the event she wants to.
But Jenny and I do, like 100% go places.
She's paying a premium. She wants that spot.
She wants the whole package deal.
That wasn't the deal,
Well.
Tony.
Right. I don't see her getting out in that garage and helping us move crap around either, though. So
All right, Grandma, get in here.
Her crap or your crap?
both. I've moved her crap twice at least because
That's not her problem. Just kidding.
it
It
is.
is. I know. I'm just kidding.
a touchy subject.
Whoa! Instant angry.
Oh man.
Holy crap, I can feel the tension.
I know.
Just
Tony brought his angry eyes.
He's like Mr. Potato Head.
yeah. Instantly, he's like, "You son of a bitch."
murder you
dare
on the
side
spot
with
you
her.
stand.
All right, next subject.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
Nah.
Way
It's
to
all
ruin,
jokes.
Way to ruin Tony's night.
Just get it.
No,
Just more salt in the wound.
I'm sorry. I'm dealing with the same crap, but different.
I was gonna say, when we talked about it the one time that we all have our crap going on, I definitely have some going on right now too, but I'm not gonna talk about it on here. Anyway,
Me?
Austin, your news.
My news? Not a whole lot. Just house is under construction. A lot of it. It's almost done.
What are they? What are they doing again specifically?
So on the front, we have stone on around some of the windows, cement fiberboard,
That's right.
paint,
Okay.
all that stuff. So
It was necessary, man.
yeah, when we moved in, we knew
Right.
It was a plan.
it was a plan. We knew that moving in not plaster, stucco. Yeah, the stucco had to be replaced or removed. And to be honest, getting the stucco removed and then replaced or refinished in stucco is going to be costing us more.
Yeah.
Like for
Was
what?
it
for
like
whatever
breaking
reason,
down? Was there a problem with it, or
Yeah, so it's 30-year-old home. You know, the stucco is breaking down. And
It's
then
that era of home. It's
Yeah.
just the stucco didn't hold up like it should have.
the stucco, for
Gets
whatever
moisture behind
reason,
it.
the technology just wasn't there in it.
Correct.
They somehow messed it up. But now the new stucco is great, but it was literally going to cost $3,000 more than what we're doing.
Jeez.
weird?
The stone looks way better, man.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
and it
and the
wouldn't look
board.
that good. Stucco's not that good looking.
Well, and here's the other thing is we have woodpeckers in the area, and so they were pecking holes into the back of the
Bunch of peckers.
Hey, you woodpeckers, Right? quit pecking holes, right?
Hey, you woodpeckers!
Gosh, we're
Quit picking my
fifth
wood.
graders, man.
Love it.
That's a good call.
And so they literally just peck holes in the stucco, and
That's
so
not wood.
I know, but it
Who
was
raised these idiot woodpeckers?
Stucco peckers.
That's what. So that yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's
And-
history behind the woodpeckers and stucco.
yeah, and so the cement fiberboard is supposed to be hard enough that it'll deter them. Like they won't.
Oh, it freaking hurts.
Yeah.
It'll be like on the old
Why's my
Looney
face
Tune, the old Looney Tune commercials where the woodpecker tries to peck and its beak gets all like bent and
That's the
Bent,
goal.
Its body vibrates instead. It's like,
yeah,
Bent beak, is that what you said?
yeah.
That's the goal. So
Yeah.
just been
Right
getting
on.
through that.
How long until it's done?
Probably like 2 weeks, maybe not even.
Nice.
The board is almost done. They've already prepped everything for the stone. The stone will probably take a day. It's just a matter of like when the guys come out. Probably like
Gotcha.
a week and a half, maybe.
Right on.
So it'll be fun.
excited to
I'm
see it.
excited
Nice.
for it to all be done with, if I'm being honest.
yeah, I get that.
So
Nice.
other than that, not a whole lot, man. A lot of the same old same.
Nice.
I feel you there.
Kids are growing, doing awesome things.
Oh yeah, kind of. With that, so
We're not on you anymore.
Wow, Tony, you're on the
Oh no.
no
Blood
one's
in the
safe.
water.
No one's safe.
I'm sorry.
go back to sleep.
Oh, I love it. When's it my turn?
That was good. That was good.
No,
You know what? We might not even get to in the news. That might need to be the next podcast.
Right?
This is just catching up, man.
Yeah, that's all right. There's nothing but broken dreams and shattered promises in the news.
but no, we. So Reggie just turned 2. It's kind of just
Yeah.
you bringing up the kids.
Yeah.
That was some news, and then we got Brinley a phone.
Oh, how's that?
She's only a few days in, and honestly, it's actually better than I expected. I thought she would be like, her face would be glued to that screen, and it would be like we'd have to pry it out of her hands type thing. But she's actually been really good. She still like comes home, works on her homework before going right for it, and yeah, she's
Well,
actually
start
doing really
slow.
I
That's how
think the
it
biggest
is.
thing
I know,
is
right?
it's not even a matter of phones anymore. Like when to get the kid a phone. That used to be the thing. Like when should kids have a phone? I think it's more
Social media.
social media.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
Kaylee's had a phone for a while now, like 7 years, or like 5 years old, I think, because she had like hand-me-downs.
Okay.
But it was essentially just like a small iPad.
Yeah.
just
so-
for games. and-
Exactly.
5 years old?
Yeah, because
That's
they would
how
just
old
give her the
iPad
like
is.
they would give her like the phones that they didn't trade in and stuff, and so she would play like learning apps on it and stuff. But now she literally only uses it to listen to music and text her friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
See, it's nice too because we were at T-Mobile trying to ask them like what would be the best phone for a teenager, blah blah blah, and we have the Pixels, and so they suggested they're like, well, if you get her a Pixel, then you can get the Google Family Link app, and then they're just more cohesive. We have more control over her phone through that, and we could have still done it through other phones, but it's just more.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like we limit Kaylee's screen time to like 2 hours.
Yeah, so it's been nice, and
Have you guys got it all connected and linked up?
for the most part, we're still kind of dabbling, learning how, but we've at least figured out how, like, if she wants to download an app, how it'll ask permission. We figured out how to turn on the location so we know where her phone's at. Kind of the few starting things, but definitely playing around with it still.
Gotcha.
But
Nice.
anyway, sorry.
That's
Because you
crazy.
need the communication aspect and like the tracking, knowing where they are is huge.
I didn't realize. So, like, I had so Brinley's friends would text either me or Jenny for Brinley. And, like, I had one of her friends that would text me asking for Bryn. But I didn't realize Jenny had, like, 10 phone numbers of all Brinley's friends that were texting her for Bryn. And it
Oh, that would
was
drive-
just like,
that would drive
oh
them
my
crazy.
gosh.
See, we got all in one of the watches. We just
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Gab,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
a Gab watch or whatever.
which that thing's awesome.
See, that's the funny thing is we got Kaylee an Apple Watch that has a phone number, but her phone doesn't have a phone number. So the phone only works through like iMessage and stuff, but then on her watch she can text. It actually has the phone number.
He texts. He doesn't text, but he sends me like audio clips all the time, and it's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious.
That's
and stuff.
awesome.
He's like, Dad, I had to fart so bad in class, and I didn't. He goes,
Are you proud of me?
He goes, I went in the bathroom. He goes, that was the biggest fart I think I've ever had in my life. He goes, I wish I would have recorded it so you could hear it. I'm glad you didn't, kid.
That's so
He's
neat.
just like you.
I've never recorded a fart.
I can just see it now. You get a recording from it. And it's
I
just
think I have one of you lighting one on fire.
That wasn't me recording.
Oh, that's true.
Lawyer.
It was you recording.
That's true.
I lit one on fire. I wanted to see if it worked.
Dude,
it
blue
worked.
lighting was fun.
Yeah, it worked.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Now
A lot of methane coming out.
Till you
of
burn
that
you,
end.
till you singe your little bum hole.
harness that energy. Make a car out of that.
They did.
What?
Was that real or was that like a TV show I watched? I can't remember.
We don't even know what's
I've
real
seen it.
anymore.
I swear somebody's made a fart powered
What's the
car before.
BTUs?
Wow.
Oh man, that's got to be real. British engineers create car that runs on fart gas.
Cow farts
How do you
can power
capture the
car.
fart?
Cow farts can power a car.
Oh, they're still pushing that thing. Car.
It's a beetle.
it would.
Ew.
The biobug has been converted by a team of British engineers to be powered by biogas.
You know, that's a missed op. It could have been the dung beetle.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how far you could road trip if you could just deuce right in the seat and it would just power
You
your
could do
car?
what?
Deuce right in the seat.
Oh.
Why would
and it
you-
powers your
Why would
car.
you
I heard
poop in
something
your
else.
car?
Well, they said, I mean, maybe there's
Yeah,
more
it
than
says
just,
it
human waste.
runs on human waste.
You go on a road trip, eat nothing but Taco Bell.
That's
Bro,
a
you're
myth.
nonstop.
It's not. That's a myth.
You travel the country.
I've never
Your
been,
stomach is immune. Like
never been more regular.
Pound it, bud.
Oh, that's true.
regular diarrhea.
Everyone says that about Taco Bell, but it never gives me diarrhea.
Yeah,
Never.
I don't understand it.
I just
No.
don't eat
It's
that.
fantastic. I love
It's so
Taco Bell.
delicious.
Grand.
I like Del Taco.
I don't feel sluggish
Dude,
after it.
Hey,
I eat
bro,
Big
you know what
Burger.
always makes me so mad
just-
What?
is whenever people they get on their little high horse and you're like, oh yeah, I love Taco Bell, good
It's
Mexican
not
food.
real
It's not real Mexican food.
That's the point I was just gonna say. Is I was like, we know that it's not authentic Mexican food. It's Mexican, okay? And we love it.
It's closer to Mexican than anything else.
Delicious.
So funny.
Is it though?
It is. I mean, like, it is the type of food is closer to Mexican than it is another type.
Oh, I got what you're saying. Okay, all right. Just need to
After
clarify
I
a
said
little
it,
bit.
I was like, I understand how this could be misconstrued.
So you can buy Taco Bell's beans, right? Have you seen that?
Dude, you could buy their cheese.
I bought their beans. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a burrito.
Oh, at the grocery
Still
store
not
in the can
same.
or whatever?
It's
Yeah.
not the same.
Their taco seasoning is not far off.
No, it's
pretty
but
good.
the beans
Oh,
are
are you
different.
And
talking
their
at a
cheese.
grocery
You can
store?
actually,
Yeah.
you can buy their branded taco seasoning, fajita seasoning, like
Baja
their
Blast.
cheese and stuff. Yeah, you can buy Baja
I've
Blast
actually
now.
been seeing that a lot with other fast food chain
Yeah.
things. Like you can
Buffalo
start-
Wild Wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of their seasoning.
I saw the
Like
news
now
that
you
I
can-
can get Arby's sauce now.
Oh
at the
yeah, I
grocery
did see
store.
that one.
Chick-fil-A sauce you
Uh-huh.
can buy. in-
Chick-fil-A sauce now.
Oh, I did know that.
There was
about the
another
Chick-fil-A.
one. Just
I think it's
recently.
smart.
Gosh, now I can't remember what it was. But
Delicious.
yeah,
Did you see that meme about Taco Bell with the Mountain Dew, the Baja Blast?
Uh-uh.
There's a guy sitting in a drive-thru, and he's like, "Oh, I'll have a Diet Pepsi with that." And they were like, "Diet Pepsi? You know we serve Baja Blast, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I want a Diet Pepsi." And they're like, "Who the hell are you?"
Not so for you.
The only thing with Baja Blast is you have to get the sugar kind. The zero is not good. The
The
zero.
zero's better.
You think so?
Ding ding, round one.
I don't think we're gonna agree on anything tonight. No. Salt and vinegar, no.
That's fine. That's what makes it fun.
Tim Burton, no. Sugar, no sugar.
Why are we friends?
That's a wonderful question.
It's like I was
Because
thinking about it.
opposites attract, Chris.
I was thinking
All
about it.
right.
This is like one of
All
those
right, then.
debate nights we used to have, like natural.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's so funny that you said that because when we were waiting on you guys trying to think of things, I was looking through my phone at old topics, and one of them was our debate nights. And I was like, oh, we haven't had a debate night in such a long time.
Look at that. We're having one right now.
Naturally
It's just-
occurring.
A vomlet debate. Pretty messy.
I met Zach's in-laws.
It's true. You did.
I did.
Yeah.
Where?
At their house.
Took a dent out of their Durango.
A dented
Yeah.
Durango, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I see how I fall on the priority list.
Yeah.
I mean, they paid him, so
I was gonna pay him too.
He said he'd pay me. Yeah, that's. I appreciate the
I would have paid him somehow.
high five on
I
it.
would've got him 10.
I'd have finished his longboard.
Yeah, that thing's got to be about done, right?
Why are we friends?
It's almost there. It's almost.
I got swindled by my
I
buddy.
hang him on.
You need to pay him like 80
I'm
bucks
hanging him
back.
along, you know, so he
Right?
can.
It was 100
plus
interest.
You owe him like
Did you give me the
$250.
money?
Yes.
Do you have a paper trail?
I don't need it. Oh, that's how we do things from now on. I hope you invested it.
Did you ask for a receipt when you bought
Yeah.
it?
Put it-
I know he
didn't
didn't
think
because
that
I
was
didn't make
necessary.
He put it into Bitcoin.
He's like, and every time we'd hang out, I got the material, and just show me this empty board sitting there. I got the material. It's right there.
You know, it's probably
All right.
still on my porch.
It's all weathered.
How far back was that? Like 15
Oh,
years
that
ago?
was
It was a long.
long
I don't
ago.
like to think about it.
It was before my. It was before or
It
after
had
my
to have
mission.
been 2007,
It might have been after.
8.
Yeah. No, it would be like 9. It would either be 2006 or like 2010. Actually.
When did you go on your mission?
The end of 06 to
Yeah, it was
December
before
of
that.
08.
No, I'm just kidding. It was after that, wasn't it?
I guess it would have been either 09, 6 or 9.
So we are
long
at
hilarious.
14.
I think I'm
almost
holding
15
off till like
years.
your 80th.
when's your birthday?
Man, everybody's trying to get me to hate
Mine?
tonight.
Yeah. May 27th?
Yeah, I went late. I went like
okay.
6 months late.
Why?
He's scared
I
someone's
don't
pregnant.
remember why.
Yeah, that's right.
Definitely
Paperwork.
not that.
It's the paperwork.
I just,
It was
That
the
damn
paperwork took forever.
paperwork.
All right, Chris, any news?
Camo owes me a longboard.
Oh my gosh. How about a Boba Fett helmet?
yeah, there you go. Just upgrade. Give him a whole bunch of Star Wars.
Those are like 200 right there. You get a deal.
Online.
Get him something from Lord of the Rings.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Dude, I found something. Might be right up your alley.
What is it?
It was the one ring to rule them all, but it was not for your finger. I legit.
I would-
was
Dude, me and Lisa will have a surprise night is what'll
I
happen
was
there.
legit trying to find just a normal file of the ring, and I found one that looked really good.
Here,
in the
hold out your
picture,
hand. It's quite cool.
And I was reading the description, and it was not for your finger.
I want one.
Do you see anything?
What if the words started to show up
That
on
would
it?
be awesome. As the friction it goes,
Starts to
heats
glow.
up.
like a moon ring.
Gosh.
It's a moon ring.
It's a
Starts to
moon
turn yellow.
All of a sudden, Chris disappears. he's in that like black and white realm, bunch of old white dudes, and
One ring
what are you
to
doing
rule
here?
them all.
they're all like, ah!
One ring to find them. I would do it.
Smeagol bites it. Oh,
Lisa comes at you like Smeagol.
remember what he did to Frodo? He had it on his finger.
Oh, stop it. Don't ruin this for me.
Does it come in varying sizes?
Yeah, I need extra
yeah, dude,
small.
we can change it.
Extra small.
He just needs a regular ring size for that.
Yeah. Yeah. The size 9 for my finger. It's the same size.
Oh my gosh.
It's a ring, huh?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Now you need to make it for him.
I know.
Now you
I
need
just-
to.
I'm gonna put it in my drawer.
He's just. I'll make you
Watch,
like a
watch, you
stand.
can't get it off.
Oh, bro.
You're gonna put it in that.
That
drawer?
thing will never get
suck.
used. I'll have the only way I'll see it in action is if I'm staring in the mirror. Is what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. Look at this thing.
Yep.
Just listening to the soundtrack of the bathroom blaring. Lisa's like, "What are you doing in there?
Oh,
Mind your business."
mine.
That reminds me of the Friends episode where Rachel dresses up as Princess Leia for Ross.
Yeah.
And the whole time he's getting ready for it, he's humming the Star Wars theme song.
Which one? Like the main?
Yeah,
theme
the
song?
main theme song or
Nice.
whatever. And then And then it just reminds me, that'd be what you'd be doing, just humming Lord of the Rings the whole time.
Me and that song were both crescendo at the same time.
I like that. That's the new word for it.
Crescendo.
Honey, did you crescendo?
Crescendoing.
The light kicks on behind him and his hair's blowing in the wind.
Redefining the French horn is what I'm doing.
Crescendo.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta make them lips flutter.
Nope.
I was talking about these ones.
Yeah.
Like on the horn.
Oh.
What are you talking about? I guess we were right in that area.
Dude, that makes me want to have one of those Viking horns in the bedroom.
Oh, dude, I want like a legit one so
Oh,
bad.
That'd be so dope.
I bet you.
Could you 3D print
Did
one?
I
There's
send
gotta
you-
be.
I sent you guys that comedian talking about Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Who
gay
won?
Vikings.
Yeah. He's like,
Yeah.
Oh,
he
that's
just said-
Shane Gillis.
That's Shane Gillis.
Oh,
yes.
that's him?
That's why I was gonna. Yeah, that's
Okay.
him. Yeah.
The gay Vikings.
Yeah. He's
yeah.
like,
Well, not just Vikings
He's like
specifically.
any gay- any gay army.
Any gay army's so much scarier. You just have to watch it.
He's like,
like-
think about gay Nazis.
Oh yeah. He's like.
Can you imagine those guys looking any sharper?
He's like gay Vikings coming up. He's like, oh no, the Vikings are here. They're gonna rape and pillage our women and our women and daughters. He's like, they're gay.
No, he's like, then you see the pride flag.
Oh, they have
go
the
up.
pride flag. He's like, wait a second. He's like, that'd be way scarier.
Oh no.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, he's hilarious.
That's cool looking.
Fantastic.
Cam, any new or
know
Chris?
if it's-
Is that it?
I mean, there's stuff.
Tony's
but it's
pushing
boring.
us along. We need to hurry.
Cam, you're up.
I got nothing.
It's okay.
Hey,
Like, yeah, nothing.
Means you're in a good place.
you
Nothing
got a
crazy.
really cute little girl.
Right?
who-
Do you have a
holy
cute little
crap,
girl?
She is growing up.
Yes, she is.
I saw Shaylee's Instagram post the other day, and I
Dude,
was like,
she's-
I showed to Karen.
I love
She's like,
it.
"Are you kidding me?"
I love it. And she's so smiley all the time. Like, she's just happy. Like, she sleeps fantastically.
Dude, we should
My
get
kid- I can't talk.
we should get your kid and my kid together and just watch them smile all
Yes.
day.
Yes. Oh
Luke
my
is
gosh.
constant.
I 3D printed her a Viking helmet, the one with horns, and like a little sword rattle. Oh my gosh, it's the cutest thing ever. That's so freaking cute.
She's what, four months now?
4 months.
4 months.
Yep.
And how old's Lucas?
Lucas is 8 months.
8 months.
Yeah.
I thought you called him Locus or
Yeah,
something.
Locus. Locust.
Locutus. Where is it? It's right. Yeah.
Can we share that?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
That's perfect.
Oh yeah, dude. Got the little Viking
That is
helmet.
adorable.
She's
dude.
got a little fur jacket on, like giant fur booties. She was
yeah.
having a good time.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
cute.
It's so good to see her just doing great.
Living it up.
Yeah.
That's
It's
awesome,
what's
man.
her name from How to Train Your Dragon? Who's the girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is her name?
Frida?
No,
She got a unibrow.
dang.
Oh.
It's kind of different. It's like
Hold on.
I can't think of it either.
That's
Viking girl.
it's like Mildred or something. It's like it's different.
She doing the dishes?
Astrid.
Astrid. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Frida's close.
I want a working Viking horn now.
Dude, get one.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah, but how would you print something that large? It would have to be like multiple pieces, I guess.
No, I got a big enough printer.
I mean, if it can print
I
the
have one that
ring.
can print.
The one ring. Is
I
it
got one
Sauron
that can
size
print
or
this
Frodo
size,
size? You tell me.
oh,
I don't want it to outshine me.
is this one's? It's got a hole on both ends. That one might work.
I can
Why is
get
that
you
funny?
an actual or an actual horn if you want an actual horn.
Chris, you got any other updates?
Just working on the pasture. All of a sudden got told I have to have the cattle at my house for the winter time. So I'm just
Shoot it.
By who?
I'm just gonna
How many?
2. Just two.
How
They're
big are they
supposed to
now?
stay at
Are
my
they
dad's
full grown?
house. No.
Not yet.
No.
Are these the ones that
I thought
you're
your dad
raising
was
for
like really
slaughter?
happy
Yeah.
now.
What?
Dude,
I
I
thought your
wanna-
dad was like
Is
super
it-
happy now. Is he not so happy anymore?
He's regressing.
He's
It
going into
happens.
remit
He's
or
not,
not,
he's not
remission?
crescendoing
not
anymore.
remission.
No, he's-
relapse.
he's getting more particular again. Starting to have flashbacks. No, daddy, no. No.
No, daddy, no.
No. So yeah, so I'm in beast mode trying to get the backyard, run fence, get everything moved around, store hay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of
Being a parent, man, I tell you, I don't even know where the last year went. It has just
Yeah,
been
that too.
bananas.
Oh, no
Yeah.
kidding.
Seems like just the older you get, the more you throw onto your plate and the faster time goes, man. I don't even understand
It's
it.
like the kids at school. They're like, "Oh, I got to go to school for this many hours." Just wait till you're an adult.
It's like,
It doesn't end.
Well, not
School's way
just the
better.
school season in general. I feel
Yeah.
like they go to
I wish
school
we
for
had summers.
They go to school for 9 months, and it's like to them that's a lifetime, and to me it's like summertime's rolling in, and it's like, did you guys just start school?
Yeah.
Like, good heavens! Like,
No way. No,
so don't get used to it. You don't get breaks like that.
I had always teased. I'm like, could you imagine if adult life was like school, where it's like
Great.
you go to work for 9 months, you get a 3-month break, you come back to a promotion.
I wish.
Oh, that'd be
Bro,
wonderful.
you know how much more productive everyone would be?
Ah,
You get a giant break like that, you come back refreshed. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
cool, I'll work.
I'd want the fall off though.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you mean the fall off?
The fall.
The fall.
Oh,
Autumn.
the fall.
autumn off.
Yeah.
Autumn.
So you want to fall off of what?
Wish you would step
Yeah.
off of that
Yeah,
ledge.
dude, I don't know. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Vomlet. It was so good catching up, so much ruffling some feathers. I hope you guys
fun.
enjoyed it.
He's a son of a-
He's sighing. He's like, thank God it's over. I can no longer be in the crosshairs anymore.
It just sucks when you got the most beautiful feathers to ruffle.
You're like a molting bird. I'm just kidding.
I'm melting.
You're a peacock, Tony.
The female peacock.
Knew that one was coming as soon as it was brought up.
half-ass tail.
More of a chicken.
Oh my gosh.
A chicken with the face of a monkey.
If you, by chance you are still listening and you are not subscribed, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe. Join us again back here again next week. And
What's our hashtag?
Hashtag
We forgot him
is-
last week. Did you notice that?
Yeah,
We
I
were
did.
also
Yeah.
very tired.
Yeah, we were all
Yeah.
very tired.
You see, you didn't miss much. I fell asleep pretty much the whole time. So
What's different?
But all of us, the difference was the rest of us were all real close to doing it too.
it's true. It was a very late night.
Yeah, he had the shakes. Well, I was wondering he was seizuring.
At one point, Austin stopped and asked if I was all right because I was starting to
He was
seizure
like-
a little bit.
You okay, buddy?
I was trying to keep myself awake, but at the same time, I was still falling asleep, and my legs were like shaking. And
All right, there you go. There's the hashtag. Hashtag the shakes.
Yeah.
Let us know you listened to the whole podcast by using that hashtag, and leave us any of your questions. I want to do another Ask Men, Ask Husbands, Ask Fathers.
Ask
type.
Men?
Ask anything.
Ask
husbands?
anything.
We got advice to give, and
Yeah.
we want to give it.
You know what? I got to thinking it'd be really dope to have a soon-to-be father on the podcast to just literally pick our brains.
Yeah.
Not like an in-depth like father.
Ruin his life.
Yeah. But like not let him see it coming. Like
Yep.
a lot of subtle
We should all
punches.
give answers, and only one of them's right.
Yes.
He has
that's
to He has to
fantastic.
choose.
Well, what would be the question that would have like a right answer? Because I feel like
We'll
in
figure it out.
fatherhood, there's not necessarily a right answer.
Yes, there is.
Yes.
That's my dad.
Every answer I give is right.
The only right answer is that your wife is right.
Yes.
But anyway.
There's nothing but shattered dreams down that road too.
We better.
on that note,
You're so depressing. All right.
let's get this ended.
Bye, friends. Thank you so much.
Love you guys.
And thanks for being part of this crowd.
I'm okay, I
Ciao.
promise.
Arrivederci.